Are UFO sightings a thing of the past? Maybe not. Historic UFO cases, alongside Area 51's notorious reputation, may have enjoyed the 1940s to 1960s as their golden years, but it didn't stop there. Humans have been witnessing and describing unidentified flying objects in the skies for thousands of years now. Sightings didn't stop with the birth of technology. In fact, more questions linger. Is human technological advancement still so poor that we can't fully explore what is out there? Our state-of-the-art systems can't even look beyond our own galaxy. Thus, even in the modern times, we can't prove if extraterrestrials are indeed roaming our atmosphere. This is just some of the most recent UFO sightings that will make you realize that we are not alone in this universe. 1. Colorado, 2020 and 2021. Colorado has always been recognized as a hotspot for extraterrestrial experiences and UFO sightings. According to details gathered by the National UFO Reporting Center, more than 100 sightings were reported in Colorado alone from January through August 3, 2020. All in all, they had gathered over 2,065 sightings in the entire state, with some encounters dating back to the 2000s. As to why Colorado is an extraterrestrial magnet, we don't yet know. What we know is that mysterious sightings don't seem to stop. On January 31, 2021, 3 large objects were seen falling from Colorado skies. Here are some of the videos captured by the people around Denver and Aurora. Are these military-owned planes? Both online viewers and those who saw the incident personally are sure that these flying objects were something else. On December 26, 2020, weird drones were seen in the night sky by a woman named Jennifer Rollins when she visited her parents in Yuma County.
In Colorado and Nebraska.
Soon after, it was picked up by local news. The authorities are now looking into it.
Lots of them, but no one seems to know from where or why.
That little dot right there.
Jennifer Rollins was visiting family in Yuma County the day after Christmas when she spotted the flying objects, capturing this one on camera.
Another remarkable sighting was in August 2020 when a woman posted on Twitter what she claims to be a UFO hovering above Fort Collins. She said the bizarre object floated in the skies for around 7 minutes. A few days after her video was posted on Twitter, a man responded that he, too, saw the UFO from Loveland and was able to take a photo of it. UFO enthusiasts, keep an eye on Colorado's skies. 2. New York and the Netherlands, 2019. Is there such a thing as white triangle UFOs? This sighting in New York seems to confirm its existence. On December 27, 2019, a man from Ilion, New York, was able to capture what appeared to be 3 dots in a weird formation flying over the clouds. A similar flying object was seen in Wormerveer, Netherlands, less than a month after this incident. Initially, the person who took the video thought it was a kite, though after observing it for a while, he realized that it appears to be made of metal. When we say extraterrestrial spaceships, we often think about mysterious flying discs. Is it possible that saucer-shaped ones are stepping back a bit, only to be replaced by bizarre triangular aircraft? It's noteworthy that not only white triangles dominate the enigmatic skies. Black triangles have always been here, hovering once darkness falls. The ever-popular Phoenix Lights, witnessed on March 13, 1997, by many people in Arizona, was an example of a black triangle UFO. So, how did this black triangle classification come to be? From the 1950s to the 1970s, reports of triangular UFOs were reported throughout the world. During the Cold War, several flying triangles were seen not only in the United States, but also in Madrid, Czechoslovakia, and London. Some were even documented as far as Puerto Rico. Many of these encounters would be attributed by government officials to varying atmospheric conditions, but most of them remain a mystery. 3. Hawaii 2021. Would you ever call 911 for a UFO sighting? Well, that was what Oahu residents did around 8:30 p.m. on January 5, 2021, when they saw a mysterious blue object in the sky nosedive into the ocean. It's oblong, glowing, and bright blue. Mariah, one of the witnesses, said she saw a second white light after the blue one dived into the waters. The white light was smaller and coming from the same direction as the blue-lit UFO. Both the Honolulu Police and FAA weren't able to shed light on the matter. There was no information on the eerie blue flying object. The FAA has gotten a report about a possible plane crash in the area, but no actual aircraft vanished in the radars. What could it be? A Twitter user threw the idea that most probably it was just an LED kite, but that idea was immediately contradicted by several people. LED kites don't move like that, they said. Most likely, this out-of-this-world UFO sighting is the first of its kind. 4. Las Vegas 2019. With Area 51 in their midst, Las Vegas was never a stranger to UFO sightings. With every extraterrestrial encounter still comes amazement and excitement though. This was exactly what Stephen Barone felt when he came across a weird sighting over Summerlin near the Mountain's Edge community on the night of December 20th, 2019. The flying object was huge, bright, and mysterious. Stephen said he thought of calling 911, but said he didn't want to stop filming. Tyler Rogaway, an aerospace writer, said that it is just an aircraft, nothing else. However, the Federal Aviation Administration clarified that there were no reports of weird aircraft activity at the time. So what is it? Is it really an alien spaceship? See for yourself. Is Stephen Barone just one of those people easily fooled by a military aircraft's tricky lights? Stephen Barone is a local man who has been watching the Las Vegas skies for years. He uses high-definition cameras, including one with night vision features. Watching the night skies is a hobby, and for years he had been watching the outdoors for anything mysterious. His YouTube channel, with more than 16,000 subscribers and counting, is the home of his UFO hunting hobby. Just like most UFO enthusiasts, he believes that humans are not the only intelligent creatures out there. In his channel, he also shared footage of what seemed like a bright orb flying above La Madre Mountain. It was captured on camera on the evening of August 10th, 2019. Even after filming a lot of strange lights and flying objects, Stephen never said that they were aliens nor military aircrafts. He sees what he sees. In his interview with News31v.com in 2016, he said that, whatever those things are, they are ultra-high technology. 5. Texas, 2012, 2015, and 2020. June 24th, 2020, a lot of ABC 13 viewers were able to film weird lights gleaming over the Houston area. It appears to be in some kind of eerie formation, similar to that of black triangle UFOs. While the footage on YouTube gathered thousands of views, not much information is provided regarding the incident. Are Texans so used to UFO sightings that encounters like this are so easy to overlook? Was the Federal Aviation Administration informed? Is it being investigated? This UFO sighting on October 22, 2015, by a then 10-year-old girl in Frisco, Texas, is also still unsolved. Her mother reported the incident and submitted the photo to Mutual UFO Network, MUFON, for investigation. She said that they are traveling southbound on Warren Street when the child noticed a very bright patch in the sky, prompting her to take a photo while inside the moving vehicle. She noticed the weird object and showed it to her parents. Another unique sighting is this still from a deer cam video which was taken around Nixon on December 29, 2012, showing a far yet gleaming black triangle UFO. Still not convinced. 6. Michigan 2016. On June 3, 2016, a woman named Vanessa Oliver took a video of a strange light hovering above her home in Detroit near Gratiot Avenue and Van Dyke. In the footage, she mentioned that she had seen it many times before, but this is the first time that she was able to capture it on camera. It was colorful, mysterious, and scary. Detroit is just one of the many states plagued by endless UFO sightings, with the Lake Michigan incident still being the most notorious of all, even 25 years later. Just like most weird extraterrestrial encounters, it's still unsolved. Various stories all resulted in confusion and fear. On the evening of March 8, 1994, 911 was flooded by calls reporting weird night sky sightings. Hundreds of people, including meteorologists and policemen, reported what they insisted were UFOs. The incident flooded newspaper headlines of the time. One of the most notable accounts is that of the Graves family. Holly, Darley, and their son Joey reported moving red and white lights over Holland around 9:30 p.m. In his interview with Free Press, Joey said that around 9:30 p.m. he saw 6 strange red and white moving lights above the barn across the street. Are aliens going back to Detroit, or is it possible that they never left? 7. North Carolina 2019. Michigan, Las Vegas, Texas, and Colorado are not the only UFO hotspots in the United States. It appears that North Carolina is not far behind. It's even home to some of the eeriest sightings, one of which was shot in the ocean. On September 28th, a certain William Guy on YouTube posted a video of what he claims to be a real UFO sighting. The footage wasn't accompanied by detailed information. It wasn't until the Charlotte Observer reached out to the man that more details were imparted. He told the news outlet that the video was taken September 18th in Palmico Sound while he was traveling from Ocracoke Island to Swan Quarter. The video was a phenomenal hit, not only to UFO enthusiasts, but also for individuals who are just plain curious. The YouTube video currently has around 1.8 million views, with thousands of online viewers saying how mind-blowing the sighting is. 8. Florida, 2013. On February 9, 2021, a mysterious flash in Florida skies gave residents a scare. Does this signify the beginning of an alien invasion? The weird sight was seen by residents from Miami and West Palm Beach. However, on February 10th, meteorologist Zach Covey posted images on Twitter that it was nothing but a Trident II ballistic missile tested from a submarine. This is no longer a surprise. After all, not all alleged UFO sightings are indeed real alien spaceships. Sometimes the most popular, well-publicized incidents turn out to be fake, while lesser-known sightings are the ones demonstrating genuine extraterrestrial promises. Here is a Floridian example. On August 9, 2013, a surveillance video captured strange lights over a condominium pool in Naples, Florida. This is just one of the many footages MUFON, an organization that digs deeper into UFO sightings, is currently investigating. Their officials said that it is one of the most fascinating videos they've seen in a while. The UFO has some sort of webbing and hovered over the pool for around 30 minutes. Extraterrestrial danger has never been this close to home. 9. International Space Station, 2020. Our ordinary people sometimes misinform locals, the only ones who get to capture UFO sightings on video. If your answer is yes, you are in for an out-of-this-world treat. Russian cosmonaut Ivan Wagner is known for recording scenic space views from the International Space Station. Surprisingly, his latest video came with space guests. While he was filming the Earth's auroras, 5 objects suddenly flew by, hovering side by side with the same distance. He asked his Twitter followers, are they meteors, satellites, or? Here is a still from the video. The footage was posted on his Twitter account on August 19, 2020, but as to when exactly it was taken, there is no information. Roscosmos, Russia's space agency, retweeted the post. In English, the caption says, an interesting and at the same time mysterious video made by the cosmonaut of Roscosmos Ivan Wagner from the International Space Station. The Russian news agency TSS has quoted Roscosmos' spokesperson as saying that experts are now studying the footage to determine what those strange lights might be. NASA, on the other hand, hasn't commented on the matter yet. The question now is, are these space guests really the guests, or the humans who constructed a station out there? 10. Arizona 2018. A scene straight out of Twilight Zone. Strange, unidentified flying objects are getting closer and closer to Earth's seasoned flyers. 2 pilots flying 2 different planes reported close encounters with UFOs while traveling above Arizona. This incident was confirmed by the Federal Aviation Administration and happened within minutes in the afternoon of February 24, 2018, around 40,000 feet above southern Arizona, close to the New Mexico border. The planes involved are a Learjet 36, owned by Phoenix Air, and an Airbus A321, operated by American Airlines Flight 1095. Here is an audio recording of the conversation between the 2 pilots and the Albuquerque Air Route Traffic Control Center.
Albuquerque, 71 Papa Golf.
Number 71 Papa Golf, go ahead.
And was anybody above us that passed us like 30 seconds ago?
Number 71 Papa Golf, negative.
Okay. Something. A UFO. Yeah.
Learjet 36, with the tail number N71PG, reported the first sighting, asking the controller if an aircraft flew past them around 30 seconds ago. The controller said no, but the Learjet pilot was sure that something did. A few minutes after that conversation, the controller radioed American Airlines Flight 1095 and told the pilot to inform him if something passes over them in the next 15 miles. Flight 1095 eventually called him back, saying that something indeed flew past them. The pilot said that he couldn't distinguish whether it was a balloon because it was being with so much light. This map will give you an idea as to how far the planes are from each other as they flew east over Arizona. The top photo is N71PG's location at 3:47 local time, while the bottom is AAL 1095 spot at the same exact time. No other aircraft was identified by the controller at the time of the sighting. Aliens. Are they really with us at this moment? Are they friendly explorers or just waiting for the right moment to seize our Earth's natural resources from us? In the documentary Into the Universe with Stephen Hawking, the renowned cosmologist suggested that extraterrestrials visiting Earth may be hostile. We just have to prepare ourselves, if that's even possible.